Yeah, in the meantime, you feel like the Red Raiders are doing okay. All right, let's take a look. You mentioned Momcilovic. We got to take a look at this guy. And I want you to tell me how in the world Texas Tech can stop him. You know, before the season, I do want to mention, TJ Otzelberger said, I want you to hunt threes. You have got to be that guy. He has answered, dude. He just broke a record for threes in a season for the Cyclones, 104. Tell me how Texas Tech stops this guy.
Well, first off, what's crazy is the level of efficiency in which he's shooting this at. I mean, to be able to make 104 threes and you're shooting at a 51% clip, Pete, at 6'9", is absolutely unreal and unheard of. That's going to make him a lot of money.
What has changed about his game this year?
The confidence.
Yeah.
And you can tell that he's playing more free. He's smiling more when he's on the floor. He's not putting as much pressure on himself to make shots. He's not down on himself when he misses shots. It's just free, right? But if you're Texas Tech, the good thing for them is that they understand, because every single day in practice, they play against a high-level shooter in Donovan Atwell. So you understand the sense of urgency in which you need to have when you close out to that guy, when you're guarding that guy. The difference, though, Pete, is Atwell's 6'5", Momcilovic is 6'9", with the high release. So when he catches the ball, you can be all in his grill, but because he's 6'9", taller than the average wing, right, he can rise up over the top of you and let it fly, even if you're there. So he doesn't see the contest. So you have to always be aware of where he is, and I'm interested to see what Grant McCasland does defensively to stop him.
I think all Big 12 fans know, specifically Kansas fans know, they have that image in their head of that 6'9" Momcilovic getting that three over the hand of Badunga in that game where Iowa State won at home. That is something that you just touched on there. All right, give me the difference maker on Saturday.
I think the difference maker is whoever can make more threes. I think it's going to come down to that. Also, Lipsey and Torrey, they're going to have big games.
Yeah.
Right? Those two guys are going to have
defensively
have
or on offense?
On offense and defense.
Okay.
Because offensively, they got to generate points because Texas Tech, the way that they've been scoring the ball, the way they can knock it down from deep, you could be in for it.
Man, I can't believe we got to stop talking about this. That was a great job by you. Really, that's a really good breakdown.